Nearly 2 days into the D-Day invasion of Normandy Beach, newly promoted Army Ranger Major Garrett Coop Sinclair stood atop Pointe du Hoc with the sun setting behind an American flag snapping in the stiff breeze. Coop's youthful face was smeared with mud and camouflage on top of 3 days of beard stubble. His tired eyes stared into the horizon of the undulating Normandy Peninsula as a line of German prisoners, hands laced over their Stahlhelm helmets, walked under guard just beyond the casement Coop's Rangers had captured. 2nd Ranger Battalion Commander Lieutenant Colonel James Rudder approached with a young Frenchman in tow. "The 505th Paras are having a hard go of it a few miles from here," Rudder said. "This is Marius. He's with a resistance group that was tasked with guiding us, but he says there are some women and children in trouble up the road. Take 5 men and go see what's happening. Then come back, or we'll come to you, whichever makes sense." The eager-eyed Frenchman was maybe 16 years old. He was wearing a black beret and gray herringbone coat. His leather shoes looked ill-suited for the task of guiding Rangers through German defenses. When Marius pointed west, a rhombus-shaped black tattoo flashed inside the wrist of his right hand. It was the same insignia turned on its side, like an elongated baseball diamond, that Coop and the other Rangers wore on the sleeve of their uniforms. The Rangers had been briefed they would be linking up with resistance members, and that they should look for the Ranger rhombus-shaped tattoos that signaled they were talking to bona fide allies. "Rapide, rapide," the man said. "Cool it, Frenchie," Coop said. Then to Rudder, "Sir, we're barely hanging on here. If I take 5 of my men, things will get even more dicey." As if to emphasize Coop's point, machine gun fire chattered nearby, snapping overhead with white arcs of German tracers etching against the muted purple hues of dusk. Waves of Allied troops continued to pour onto Utah and Omaha beaches below Coop's position. "We've got this, Coop. If we can't save women and children, what's the point? Now get moving," Rudder said. "Roger that, Colonel," Coop replied. He'd made his protest, and now would follow his commander's orders.